Brian Nieves, Alan Andrews, Mary Lee Shore, Erica Genovese, and Kate Bannon. Welcome back to the second half of her marks, That Tramp May Be a Lady.
Wow, that sure was dinner, hon. What was that brown stuff?
Broccoli, want dessert?
That looks good. It looks like a real zebra cake. Where'd you buy it?
I baked.
Sure you did.
No, I baked.
You couldn't have baked. The kitchen's not on fire.
I baked delicious cakes and pastries that you can pass off as your own. But they're so good, you probably won't get away with it. I baked. Call 845-598-0999.
I baked. Where are they from?
Well, I got a deal for you, a zero-G deal.
What the heck is that?
If you join, you get text messages on your phone telling you about sales and special promos from companies that you choose.
Oh, what about junk?
No spam or junk mail, just messages from the businesses you choose. Find a great deal on zerogdeals.com. Click to subscribe, and then you simply go to the business offering the deal, show them your phone, and say, zerogdeals.com. There's no paper, no coupons, no cards. You save time, save money, you can save a tree.
Finally, my phone can make me money instead of costing me money.
That's right. Use Zero-G Deals for immediate savings. Visit zerogdeals.com and start saving now.
Now that's a deal.
I've got it. If I just from market trends, then I can allocate resources into an ad campaign promoting my new product line. A new campaign, I say. A new campaign! What do you think, Igor? Igor!
Sounds perfect.
And let's begin!
You're bouncing your business ideas off the wrong people, stuck in your basement late at night, inventing some elaborate plan with no one to share your ideas. Hudson Valley Business Coaching brings together owners of privately held businesses for a combination of peer advice and business coaching. They meet monthly to learn from one another's successes, overcome challenges, and grow their businesses.
Igor! It's alive, I tell you! It's alive! The marketing plan is alive!
Whatever you say, master.
Don't experiment with your business. Contact Hudson Valley Business Coaching at privatebusinesssolutions.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Marvelous, darling, a new car from Country Chevrolet.
Yes!
Ask about the new electric Bolt with the vibrating seats.
I'll drive, but she's driving.
That's Country Chevrolet, darling, by Route 94 in Warwick.
You're a target class.
Her Mark's Freelance continues on.
This case was getting confusing. It was like trying to tangle on a dance floor full of marbles. I couldn't put my finger on a thing, and nothing added up. It was like trying to follow the players in a word wrestling match. I knew I was going to need some help on this one, so I looked up the only honest guy I know, an unemployed chemist and street smart by the name of Smokestack El Robo. A good guy who happened to have a constant buzz going, which made him as hungry as a tapeworm on a 3-week fast. I found him at his favorite hangout, the Squat and Gobble. It was a grimy little hole where the food was hatched only by the smells coming from the deep fryer. They cleaned the floor about once a year, and the smell of stale herbs hung on him like a gauze. It was the smokestack's home, and he was in his element.
You're just in time to celebrate my return to Earth.
You're calling that stuff health food?
Sometimes fried for Mr. Marks. Eat up and join the party.
No, forget it, Smokestack. I've got to talk to you. I'm in a hurry, and I need your expert advice.
Irving, you got to slow down. Take it easy. Relax a bit. You're always in a rush. Life is too short, my friend.
Not now, Smokestack. I've got a problem.
You know, Herb, you need to enjoy life. You're always working, always chasing a dollar. Herb, you need to have some fun. Sit down and take a load of that.
Smokestack, I've got to talk to you. I'm in trouble.
Trouble? That's what I'm talking about. Herb, you know the longer you live, the sooner you die. So if it's advice you want, me say take some time that you have left and enjoy. Have a party, my friend.
Smokestack, will you stop and listen for 1 minute?
Okay, for 1 minute, and then you have to relax.
I was hired by this rich dame to deliver some blackmail money and pick up the goods.
Blackmail, you know better than that. So how long before the cops got involved?
You're right, it didn't take long. She got herself shot, and now so you think 'cause I did it.
Who's dead?
Just a little lady with really low blood pressure. Her name was Philippa LaVox.
Lavo, the movie star? Lavo. You don't speak English?
Lavo. You've heard of her?
Sure, everyone has. That's what I'm talking about. You have to go out more, Herb.
Look, I don't have time right now. Her husband wants me to find the missing loot, and I haven't got much to go on. I thought maybe you could help.
It always comes down to smokestack in your head. Smokestack and you find out this or that. Smokestack and you risk your life. While I look like some kind of superhero, just because I know how to fly doesn't make me a hero.
Come on, El Robo, cut it out. You know you're gonna help.
You're right. So, what have you got?
I've only got one lead. I was thinking you might want to join me downtown at a joint called the Starving Spear. It's owned by my only suspect.
As soon as I finish up here.
Oh, hurry up, El Robo. Leave that for later. Let's get going.
Don't you rush me now.
Oh, hurry up, will you? You're not supposed to be doing that in public.
That's what they tell me all the time, but this is my public and they don't seem to care.
When we stepped out on the street, the weather hadn't gotten any better. It was cold and the slush was starting to turn to ice. Walking was out of the question. So I hailed a cab.
Yes, okay, hello, mister. How do you do, my friend? Where do you go? Home to bed? Is that a good idea?
Uptown, a place called the Starving Spear. Ever hear of it?
Oh, yes, sir. Okay, my friend. I know it. Very good. I'm number one driver.
Okay,
my
all
friend.
right. Let's get moving.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Okay,
my friend.
Oh my. Okay. We arrived in no time flat. The place sat on the corner with one lone light overhead. It was a deserted neighborhood that looked like the world had ended. The windows were boarded over. When we entered the place, it was hot and humid, and I began to feel like a New England boiled dinner. There was a couple of people at the bar, and a few more scattered around the tables. There was a piano in the corner, and a woman was playing some tunes. With all the talking going on, it was hard to hear what she was playing. And I was strutting by a witchy bar on Main Street, trying hard to dodge the doom in my path. When I heard footsteps behind me, and they sang me, and some girl went and grabbed my ass. I spun around and said, now listen, you may be a charming fella, but you're just perusing for a bruising just the same. And then I hit him on the head with my umbrella, but instead of saying ouch, he just smiled in pain. He said, do it again, pretty mama. First let me thank you, let me spank you. My hurt is on me, soon as suck is on.
You always take me to the nicest places. I was having a perfectly good evening, but this isn't it.
Don't fret, smokestack. I'll get us a couple of beers. You get a table. I'm still not sure what you're looking for. I said, now listen, honey, must be mistaken. I mean, I'm sure I've never saw your face before. My name was 2 beers. And besides this much of prize already taken, maybe you can help. I'd like to speak with you. But he got down on his knees and begged for more.
Oh, he's playing poker in the rear. I'll fetch him for you.
Thanks, I'll be over at that table with my friend.
Come on, you're slow.
He said,
Thanks for the beer.
do it again, pretty mama.
Disinfected.
We'll commit nameless sins. You can't stick me with pins. You can't desert me, but not till you hurt me. I think the guy we want is on his way over. As he walked towards me, I could tell he was a social parasite with the same kind of style as the snakeskin shoes he was wearing. His leisure suit had a certain sheen that reflected the lights, and his open silk shirt revealed chest hair that was tangled in the gold chains around his throat like a scuba diver caught in a kelp.
You mean that big love coming this way? He looks like that type would order children's sizes at Victoria's Secret.
And I'll tell you, I have heard my shirts night talk.
My guy says you're looking for me. I run the place. What do you want?
But this kid was really acting kind of weird. If you're the guy I'm looking for, then I've just got a few questions. And I would have left him kneeling on the sidewalk.
I could be, if the price is right.
Oh, with something in your smile that's so sincere.
The price could be right. So why don't you come on down? And what did you say your name was? Torrini. Clint Torrini.
I said,
Well, come on down, Clint Torrini. Say, don't I know you from the movies or something?
do it again, pretty mama.
That's right. I made a few flicks, but that's over. I run this dump, and now and again I pick up a few jobs here too.
We'll buy ice cream. Let you treat me and play Monopoly. I'll let you beat me. You know a mug by the name Bennett. Is he Bennett? He's a movie producer.
Sure, we know each other. That's the guy who made my movies. The long and short of it is the bumps that I didn't have what it takes. But I guess I'll be singing a different tune from now on.
Well, now please don't think I'm just a shameless hussy. So you've seen him recently? Oh, but I would love to share the joys that I've found.
Me and Izzy talk all the time. No hard feelings. Besides, he owns his joint, so I still work for him.
job, does she? This guy was exposing himself faster than a subway flasher. Well, I just love to be gagged and bound.
You don't happen to know anything about an actress by the name of Philippa Laveau?
You see,
Now I get it. What are you guys, cops or something?
do it again, pretty mama.
Maybe or something. Excuse me, Port Massy. I have to use the facilities.
You be the baby, I'll be the mommy. Hurry back, Robo, you might miss the floor show. It looks to me like Clint's about to do some tap dancing. Tap dance? I'm not tired.
Little man, you're starting to annoy me.
You're gonna hurt my feelings, Clint.
I'm through answering your questions. Now get out of here.
Listen, Clint, I'm not through with you. I know there's something going on here, and I'm not leaving till I find out just what it is. Clint was starting to twist in his seat, and he was beginning to bother me like that whisker that you leave behind when you're shaving. This guy was as guilty as a hooker about to take confession.
I got nothing more to say. I know my rights. And you ain't even a cop.
The last thing you want is a cop.
I said leave. Get out. I think that's a good idea, or I'd like to get out first.
Don't worry, Torini, we'll be seeing each other real soon. As we walked out, we could still hear that piano and that lady saying, say, ooh, ooh, This case was starting to bother me like that burn spot you get on the roof of your mouth when the pizza's too hot. Torini was pretty talkative, but we still needed to find that briefcase. We stepped outside and the air was so cold you could hear your breath. Smokestack and I were just standing there deciding what to do next when that limo pulled up. The window slid down and the door with the grace of a stripper sliding down a pole.
You find my money yet?
If you keep following me, people are gonna start to talk. That car of yours is probably scaring the locals.
Mars, who's your buddy?
Just one of the locals. Care to give a fellow a lift?
Just get the job done. I want the money and no one needs to know about this. Got it?
Smokestack, meet me back at the office. I have to check something out. I'll be back, and I think we can wrap this up. You'll be humming this song tomorrow. Okay, the guy who killed her won't admit it, so it ain't all surprising that before we tell you just who did it, we've got to sit through more advertising.
Are you ready for takeoff? No, we're landscapers.
So what? The flight is scheduled. Now get on board.
But we design gardens and backyards.
Are you flying this thing or not?
No.
It says Wright Brothers on your card.
Yes, Wright Brothers Landscaping. We create outdoor living spaces that'll maximize enjoyment, entertainment, and relaxation at your home.
So there's no flying?
No flying!
WrightBrothersLandscaping.com. And now a few words from another one of our sponsors.
Golly! Dry voters pun rice!
Sol, Cry Grapevine products.
Prolong very ducts.
Or, when properly organized,
Kroll Productive Synergy.
Kroll can organize a chaotic workplace, stabilize your work environment, and get everyone on the same page. Visit KrollProductiveSynergy.com.
Give me an A.
Hey!
Give me an R.
R.
Give me a C.
C.
What does that spell?
Arse! You
don't have to be able to spell to make a good deal on real estate. You simply need the right agent. Whether selling, buying, or renting, calling Erica Genovese and ARC will be the best move you make. Let Erica take you all the way
To the closing table.
Call her today, 845-783-5145.
Hello.
You want to go to the Stone Barn with me, dude?
Sure, dude, why not? You know me, dude. I'll go anywhere with stone in the name, dude.
Wishfully thinking.
Dude, I don't think it's that kind of stone.
Dude, why not, dude?
It says here it's about social marketing. Facebook, YouTube, that kind of stuff, dude.
Dude, what better way to get social than a place called the Stone Barn, dude?
No, there's no place, dude. It's all on the internet. Stone Barn Marketing. They run all of your promotions on the internet, dude.
Dude, stone marketing on the internet? Dude, that's right.
I know, dude. Listen, if we want to find out more, there's a workshop on October 11th at the Orange County Citizen Foundation at 7 p.m. All we gotta do is show up, dude.
Dude, I'm there, dude.
Me too, dude. Check out Stone Barn Marketing at www.stonebarnmarketing.com, dude.
Dude.
Her Mark's Freelance continues on.
I grabbed the cab and headed back to top to bottom. I had a few more questions for Mr. Bennett. But when I showed up, things were not all together what I expected. The place was lit up like my alcoholic uncle's nose. And there were people running in all directions. The whole thing looked like some sort of porno disaster flick. I spotted Sawyer across the mop. He was standing there nodding like a bobblehead doll. He had that look of a guy who has it all together, but he just can't remember where he put it. I walked over. Sawyer, what's happened here?
Marks, what are you doing here? There's naked people. Last time you and I were in this alley, there was an alley. What do you know about this?
I was just here on a hunch. I had a feeling I needed to see someone. You know, a little unfinished business.
If there's any connection between... Oh, look at that. If there's any connection between you and what's happening here, Marks, you better spit it out now. I'm not telling you any secrets when I say I'm glad this place is gone. I don't want this element in my city, but this isn't the way I go about getting it done. So if you know anything, you better start talking.
Calm down, Sawyer. You're about to hurt yourself. I was just coming here to meet someone. Maybe pick up a few tips and be on my way, if you know what I mean. He was mulling it over. Sawyer's mind was like a steel trap. But if I could tell anything, this trap may have been left out in the rain to rust.
Maybe that's all it is, but I think you'll have to join me and the boys downtown. I don't see any friends of yours showing up to meet you. Besides, you haven't got that many friends anyway.
He's with me. I work for top to bottom, and Irv was just coming to see me. Isn't that right, Irvie?
Yeah, sure. That's right. Sawyer, Dolly.
Well, hello, Dolly.
And we have a previous engagement, so we'll be leaving.
You still owe me some answers, Marks.
Thanks there, Dolly. I couldn't handle another round with a guy whose suit fits like a Peter pocket stuffed with lard. So, tell me what happened. Are you okay? Where's Izzy?
A guy was in here yesterday. Fancy clothes, expensive shoes, $200 haircut. You know, the kind that never comes into this place. He and Izzy had a big fight, and the last thing I saw of him, he was storming out that door yelling, "Get it to me tomorrow or you're toast." This morning, Izzy comes in all hyped up. He He gets a call, and then he goes running out and telling me to hold down the fort. Then BAM! The back room explodes. I just had enough time to grab this and run.
Oh, the briefcase. That's Philippa's briefcase. Running sounds like a good idea. Let's get away from here. We headed back to the office to meet Smokestack. Once we opened the case, I was certain we'd have the money. Now we needed to find the tapes.
Stop drinking.
We arrived back at my office to find Smokestack with his feet up and that certain air about him. Smokestack, we got the money. Oh, Valerie Smokestack.
Nice to meet you.
What's she doing here? Oh, you're looking swell, darling.
She found the briefcase here, all the money too. It's all here. Now all we need is the tapes, and we'll be able to nab the killer and straighten the whole thing out.
Would these be the tapes you're looking for?
Where did you find them?
You remember when I left you and your boy Clint? Well, let's just say I could not find a facility.
So the tapes were with Torini and the money was at Izzy's place. That puts them together on this, but I don't see either of them murdering anyone. The door opened and Izzy and Clint were standing there. They were looking at me like they were reading the menu and I was the blue plate special. This was the part I never like. I always say the best way to win a gunfight is to not show up. But things were not working out.
Nice work, Marks. But this is where your involvement ends. Sorry you got mixed up in this dollar. Thanks for rescuing the loot. I thought it was lost. See, when Clint called me to warn me about the bomb, I was in such a hurry to get out that I neglected to take it.
Things were just about to go from bad to dead.
So I think I'll take it now, and the tapes, just in case I need them.
Izzy, you can put down the gun. You too, Torini. Now get over there with the rest of them. Marks, give me the briefcase, and we'll be done here.
So, all you ever wanted was the money. You never really cared anything about Philippa, did you?
Once I found out about the tapes and her past, I knew it could ruin me. I need to be rid of her and the evidence. The last thing I needed was some tramp in my life.
So you got me to send the blackmail letter to come around knowing that she'd buy it all back? I thought we were partners. I want my share of the money.
Anybody else want to become a partner? Now, Marks, throw me the briefcase.
Smokestack, catch!
Oh, I'm not ready. Oh no, I'm not going to get it. Oh, this car is falling out the window. Oh, I'm sorry.
What is going on here? I want my money.
It's floating all over the street.
It looks like a big down there.
I've had it with you people, all of you against the wall. It may be payday down there, but it's payback up here.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah, why not?
Because the police are right behind you.
I'm not falling for that old trick. Maybe you'll fall for this one. Now drop the gun, gestoot. Not likely. I warned him.
Thanks, Sawyer. You have a way of coming through.
Well, I guess this time you're off the hook. I'll have this cleaned up again shortly.
It took about a week for all the pieces to be put together. I found myself back in my office with Smokestack and Dolly.
I don't quite understand what happened with these people, but I know I don't want to be part of the film industry anymore.
You can never tell what Herb may find out when he takes the case. So Herb, tell us exactly what's going on here.
Well, it seemed like Hugo Gestalt couldn't stand the thought of having an ex-film star as a wife. And he figured the best way to get rid of her was to set up Busy Beninit and Clint the Reed. He planted the blackmail gig to lure Philippa to the place where she could get killed. He hired Clint to do the dirty work. He knew Clint resented her success, so that part was easy. What he didn't count on was his wife hiring me to help her with the delivery. I guess he was trying to play the whole thing out and get rid of all the witnesses at one time.
Well, I guess it's a good team that Sawyer followed you back to the office even if you thought he was going to catch you.
I think I'll go back to Ohio. It'll be so nice to be back there where I belong. And try my hand at something other than show business. These are not very nice people, you know.
This city can eat you up in no time. Maybe we'll see you around sometime.
Bye, Herb. Oh, and to you too, Smokestack. Oh, by the way, do you know the name on your door is spelled backwards?
Yeah, I know, but I think we're gonna leave it that way.